This can't be good for Sheldon Keefe, can it?
I don't think so. And I would imagine that was one of the big sticking points this week because you heard the full throated response from Kyle Dubas defending Sheldon Keefe. Clearly, these guys are tied at the hip. They trust each other. They go back a long, long ways. And when you hear him say, hey, I really love the adjustments that Sheldon Keefe made in the playoffs. And I was thinking, man, he was really outcoached by Paul Maurice in round two. And that was just one part of it that kind of stood out to me as Kyle, like read between the lines of Kyle Dubas essentially saying, my guy's in the crosshairs, and this is my chance to give a response publicly to everyone that wants to see a coaching change. I think that was sort of one of the bare minimum changes I would imagine that the Leafs board and MLSE would probably like to see happen is like, could you imagine if they were in this spot where Kyle Dubas was coming back, Sheldon Keefe was coming back, and then they twist themselves into a mental pretzel this summer and say, geez, we can't really find a way to win any trades with any of these core four pieces. I'm really going to call it the core three because I don't include John Tavares in that. And then you're running it back again. Like, I just think from a pure marketing standpoint, presentation to the market, that would be untenable. There's no way you could do all of those things. And so if, the two of those first things were already checked off on the list, Dubas back, Keefe back, well, then who knows what happens on the transaction and trade front that maybe you're setting yourself up for that. And that also wouldn't play well.